Welcome back to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. There is a narrative battle taking place in the United States right now over the political views of the January 6th pipe bomber. The suspect in the case, Brian Cole Jr., has reportedly confessed to being a Trump supporter who was mad about the 2020 election. But this turns out to be disputed by his own family. So is this another mainstream media hoax? It sure looks like it to me. Before we get into this story, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, Brian Cole Jr. was apprehended this week on Thursday, and his appearance certainly didn't fit the narrative. He did not look like one of those white supremacists that CNN and even Joe Biden claimed was behind the pipe bomb threats. And Jake Tapper described him as a 30-year-old white man. Well, Jake, Brian Cole Jr. is not white. He is black, and he is not a Trump supporter, according to his own family. A new report in the Daily Mail says that he is autistic, essentially, a computer nerd who loves his chihuahuas and doesn't really have any strong political views. Now, this adds up with the fact that he targeted both the RNC and the DNC with pipe bombs, allegedly, that couldn't even go off. So this is very strange indeed. Brian Cole reportedly confessed that he is a Trump supporter and holds anarchist views. Very strange. And Loretta, his grandmother, said he has no party affiliation and never votes. So this is muddying the waters, to say the least. It is a smokescreen. It is quite possible that he was told to say this, or he had the idea put in his head somewhere, radicalized online. It's hard to say at this stage in the investigation. But according to the Daily Mail's report coming from his family members who are cited in the report, rather he keeps to himself, lives in his mother's basement in Woodbridge, Virginia, and he's been grieving the loss of his beloved pet chihuahua, working at a data entry job for his family bail bonds business. Now here's a direct quote from the grandmother: "He's not politically affiliated with anything," unquote. And that's according to the Daily Mail. She adds, quote, "He has no social media contacts. He's never online going back and forth with politics or anything like that. He says he doesn't like either party." And she adds he's borderline autistic. He's slow. He may be 30, but he's got the mind of a 16-year-old. That's why we're thinking, what the hell? What's going on? Well, you can add us to that mix, Grandma. We don't know what's going on with this story because we keep getting lied to, and we have to figure it out ourselves, which we're more than capable of doing here at Explain America, because Brian Cole Jr., he did not obviously carry out this plot because he was mad about the 2020 election being stolen. So that's already a giant hole in this alleged confession. He planned it for months and months. There are literally receipts for all of the dummy pipe bomb components assembled. He carried his cell phone into heavily surveilled and policed DC, and he allegedly placed these pipe bomb pieces at the DNC and the RNC, and they were discovered about 12 hours later by Capitol Police, suspiciously timed for those 2020 election objections. So was he actually fortifying the election? I mean, he's revisiting that Time Shadow Cabal article, and it lays out how radical groups and unions were planning to fortify the election. And the timeline here, well, it seems like everybody expected election objections, at the very least, who were in the know. So regardless of party affiliation, left, right, anarchist, what have you. So the big question I have is, why wasn't Speaker Pelosi prepared? Why was she waiting for this? Why wasn't the National Guard authorized to come in and protect the Capitol? Was the January 6th pipe bomb plot a plan B of sorts? Why is Brian Cole Jr. the suspect in this case, such a high-profile case? And why didn't the FBI apprehend him sooner? We're not talking about a mastermind here, according to reports. So, FBI, You have some major explaining to do. We hope to see more about this in the near future because, well, the math ain't mathing. And, well, you went with your own comments and thoughts and facts about this story. We always appreciate hearing from you.